Hello there everybody, Aaron Chalmers here from Chal Sports and welcome to another NBA news update. Now this is a discussion about the Indiana Pacers. Are we looking here at a future championship winning Pacers team? Now we were talking all about the trades before the deadline, all what's happening with the Pacers, and share my thoughts on what I think could be happening at the Pacers, and also is this leading to a very exciting future? Because trust me, fingers crossed, I think it is. Please like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. Let's get into the latest news. So, of course, the trades kept on coming. The first trade was Caris LeVert to the Cleveland Cavaliers in exchange for Ricky Rubio, a lottery-protected first-round pick in 2022, and multiple future second-round picks. But then the trades amped it up a notch, trading Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, Justin Holiday, and a 2027 second-round pick to the Sacramento Kings for Tyrese Haliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thomas. They cleared salary cap space, added draft capital to put the team on a good path, and acquired players that will help the team remain competitive for the duration of this particular season. Rubio and Thompson are both, just to let you know, on expiring deals and could be flipped to another team looking to move off a longer deal with some draft compensation attached. And now Miles Turner is also on the roster to think about as well. Now, Turner's been gathering a lot of attention ahead of the deadline tomorrow, with as many as 6 teams emerging as suitors. However, one of those teams, of course, was the Kings, who got their man Sabonis. They're probably effectively out of the Turner sweepstakes. But one thing that sort of, in my opinion, ruled the rest of the 5 teams out is Adrian Wojnarowski's Twitter post today, who says the Domantas Sabonis Tyrese Haliburton trade will likely have a significant impact on Miles Turner's future. Turner gets to play centre now and appears thrilled with the idea of playing with Haliburton. Indiana has multiple first-round picks in the 2022 NBA draft and some exciting players to carry the team into the future, with Haliburton being the newest name. Now, obviously, in terms of the stats of this season, 4 defeats in the last 5, .339 winning percentage, 13 wins, 15 defeats at home, 6 wins, 22 defeats on the road. It's not been a great season for the Pacers, but now I'm going to share why I think the future could be very, very bright. The reason why I think the future could be very, very bright for the Indiana Pacers is I think they are building long term. I think they are now really starting to build an exciting young team that's going to progress, they're going to gel, they're going to play the way they play, and I feel like this could be a nice direction for the Pacers to go. For me, Haliburton, I've seen this guy play. I think he's got a very exciting approach about him. I think it could be a great acquisition for the Pacers. Miles Turner's future, I think securing his future could be so ideal. I think that Turner could be a great centre for the Pacers, a great centre going forward as well. He's already got some amazing qualities about him, and I feel like the Pacers could really progress long-term with Miles Turner. Sabonis, would I have liked him to stay at the Pacers? Maybe. I just feel like now maybe Sabonis will get, you know, that game time at the Kings. I think Miles Turner's future will be secure at the Pacers. So maybe it's one of those trades or one of those situations where both parties will end up being happy in the end. And you've got to think, multiple first-round draft picks this year in the NBA draft for the Pacers. Real opportunity here to invest in some high-end, high-quality young talent. And there's some high-quality talent on the board. Some really high-quality talent from college basketball on the board this year. Really exciting draft class this year. And I feel like the Pacers could really take advantage of the draft here and invest in the future of their franchise. So, for me, the Pacers could have a really exciting future. I mean, Indiana Pacers fans, comment down below what you're thinking about this. Do you like Haliburton? I personally would. Do you like Turner looking likely to stay at the Pacers rather than go somewhere else? I think it could be good. You never know, there could be a huge U-turn in this trade deadline tomorrow. It could be a huge U-turn and Turner ends up going somewhere else, and then the centre is the main focus for the Indiana Pacers, you know, either before the end of the trade deadline or focusing on free agents or focusing on, you know, the NBA draft and bringing in a good young up-and-coming centre at some point during the draft. So there is still a lot of questions to be unanswered. A lot of questions will be answered, you know, as the trade deadline closes. And I think it's just a case of we'll see what happens. But for me, I think with Haliburton, with Turner possibly looking to be staying, with the comments from Adrian Wojnarowski today on the Sabonis trade, you know, I think everything's pointing towards an exciting future for the Pacers. And I think this season's been a season to forget. I think it's just have a squad that's competitive for the rest of this season and then look towards, you know, next season. You know, what kind of squad do we want to build? Do we want to build a squad that's going to get close to the playoffs or just inside the playoffs but just fail to reach the next round? Or do you want to build us, or do you want to stay out the playoffs for a year or so to build a squad that will gel together and eventually click to be a squad that will go on and challenge for the NBA championship in, let's say, a few years' time? So the Pacers could have a very exciting future ahead, and I think it's going to be a very watchful future, a very watch this space future for the Pacers to see how they build that squad going forward. But like I said, watch this space. That's my sort of thoughts on the Pacers' long-term rebuild, if you like. But there we are, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching this Indiana Pacers video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. I'm Aaron Chandler from Chelsea Sports. Goodbye.